Hi, this is Coach Judith, and we are reviewing an episode of Steven's videos about meta viral videos. This is the second half of this episode. What he has shown us so far is a lot of pictures of hamsters as spokespeople to help create videos that hopefully would go viral the way hamster videos seem to do on the internet. That would be a call to action for people in a local neighborhood to help one another through digital communication, like in a Facebook group. Let's continue watching.
Of the viral capsule, though, is a message which comes in part from the video content embedded inside the capsule. The medium carries the message and injects it into the brains of, well, who? Anyone interested in the medium.
Okay, let's break this down a little bit. So this is a picture of coronavirus, and Stephen is comparing it to a viral video. So this is an actual virus, but he's comparing it to a video that goes viral. So the way that a virus, you get one or two viruses inside your body, or I don't know what a little tiny speck of a virus is called, and then it has like these hooks that get attached to whatever part of your body the virus is going after. And then it injects itself and it starts reproducing inside your body. So, what Stephen is comparing it to is in a video that goes viral, there might be a hook and it might be a famous person who is creating the video, like John Oliver or a hamster. So Stephen showed us several hamster spokespeople, and the hook would be, wow, they're so cute. And then once you're hooked into wanting to watch the video because the hamster is so cute, or because you're interested in John Oliver, or even you're a big fan of Steven, then you actually will see the message. In this case, the message in Steven's videos, in this video and in several of the others, is a call to action to help one another through digital connectivity, since most of us are staying at home. Now, I just want to inject my own little personal message, because I've shown this in the first half, but these are some of my hamsters from years past, and I think that they would be great spokespeople for um, making people want to watch videos. So this was my hamster Happy. This was my hamster Jessie and our bird. And this was our hamster Eleanor. I think all three of them were absolutely adorable and would make great spokespeople that would create a great hook that people would want to watch them, and then would perhaps get the message that they should join our Facebook group. Let's keep seeing what Stephen has to offer here.
So that's why I'm giving two challenges. First, to all content producers, from comedians to billionaires to hamster owners. Can you create a medium into which others can plug a message worth spreading? And
All right. So Steven's challenge here is, if you can create something, in this his case it's videos, but he uses the word medium. So he doesn't mean medium like small, medium, and large. He means like media. Can you write a newsletter, or can you create a Facebook group, or can you create a website, or some other means that we can use to communicate with one another right now, since you can't go like door to door. But his challenge is to create something that you can get others to be involved with.
for all of us non-comedians, non-billionaires, and non-hamster owners, can you take 30 seconds to create a versus COVID-19 group for people in your area?
All right, so this is an example. Stephen showed us in one of his prior videos that he named his group, his Facebook group, Tierra Santa versus COVID-19. And the reason he used that nomenclature or that terminology was because he was finding a lot of these something versus COVID-19 groups. That seems to be the trend that other people are using. So his neighborhood is Tierra Santa. So he called his group Tierra Santa versus COVID-19. And what he's telling us here is that it doesn't take very much to create a group on Facebook, and perhaps that would be a good way to start. Just take a few seconds, create a group. But then the key is, how do you get people to join your group who live in the neighborhood? And that's where you might need to be creative, create a video, use a newsletter, some other medium to advertise or to market what you're doing.
Group for people in your area. And can you do the digital legwork of trying to get at least someone other than you to join that group?
All right. So, how are you going to get people to join your group? Now, if you have a lot of Facebook friends, then maybe you could ask all of them to join and all of them to spread the word. But maybe you don't have a lot of Facebook friends. Maybe you don't even have a Facebook account yet. So, what other ways can you use while we are all stuck at home? Because we're all under these quarantine orders, what are other ways that you can use to market or advertise or spread the word in your local community?
I'm trying to make that digital legwork easier. Physical social distancing is one side of the coin. Digital social connectivity is the other.
Oh, I really liked that phrase. So we are all physically, socially distancing, meaning that we are staying at least 6 feet apart from people that don't live in our home with us. But here he is saying that digital social connectivity is the flip side of that. So while we can't be next to each other, we can be digitally connected. Now, I don't know what's going on in your house, but let me tell you, in my family, I have a daughter who is in college in Boston, and I live in San Diego. And so I don't actually get to see her in person, and I don't know when I will. I don't know when she'll be able to fly here or I'll be able to fly to her. But I have seen a lot more of her lately because of digital connectivity. We are on Zoom and we are using Facebook Messenger and Google Hangouts and all kinds of ways to do video conferencing. How about another example? My mother. My mother lives less than 5 miles from me, but she is in the group of seniors that are considered most at risk during this coronavirus quarantine. And so even though she's not very familiar with technology, she has figured out how to use some of these video conferencing tools that are out there. And I now see my mother through the internet almost every day, at least several times a week. And when we were not under quarantine, I didn't actually see her that often. I would talk to her on the phone, but now I'm actually getting to see her. So in a way, we've become even a little closer through digital connectivity. And maybe that's one of the good things that we're all learning as we are making it through this COVID-19 situation. Let's see what else Stephen has to say.
The internet is not just a safe haven from real viruses. It is also a place where we can incubate good ideas.
Incubate good ideas. Nice phrase.
Work together to systematically increase their virality and then spread them across this planet faster than COVID-19 can spread.
Wow. That's a really interesting idea. So, what Stephen is saying, and I think this makes so much sense, is that when we use the internet as a medium to create content and it can go viral more quickly than the coronavirus has gone viral throughout the world. If I click on a link in San Diego and someone else clicks on a link in Italy and someone else clicks on a link in Saudi Arabia, we can all share that with our friends and have it go around the world in just a few minutes. So some of our hamster videos can become really famous. And if that's the case, maybe those hamsters can be spokespeople for helping us actually help one another in real life.
Step 1 was physical social distancing. The 2.0 version of that is digital social connectivity. It starts by creating spaces for online communication to happen. In Tierra Santa versus COVID-19,
That's Steven's Facebook group, Tierra Santa versus COVID-19.
one member has generated the San Diego and Tierra Santa curves every day since she joined. I didn't ask her to do it. She just did.
Wow. So people are actually already helping one another. So Stephen just created this group not very long ago. And here's already somebody posting every single day in the local Tierra Santa neighborhood how many cases of COVID-19 there are. That's really good information. And something that people that are living in that neighborhood really would be interested in finding out, I would think. Are we flattening the curve? Are we having fewer cases, not exploding numbers of doubling cases every couple of days? So this is really good information. And Stephen this is sort of an organic growth of this group. Stephen isn't directing people and telling them what they need to do. I think there have been a lot of really cool Facebook groups that have popped up, and Stephen's call to action here is that we should all be looking towards doing things like this. I know I personally am in a Facebook group that shows where you can buy certain really hard to find grocery items in the neighborhood. So if you're looking for like eggs or toilet paper or flour and you don't know where to go, you can go on this Facebook group and other people will post, oh, I was at the local supermarket and they had toilet paper at 10 o'clock this morning. So that's really helping me so that I know if I need toilet paper, I could go in that group, see who else has been somewhere else. I don't have to go to a bunch of stores and potentially get contaminated myself and just find out where I need to go get my one item and out. Let's keep watching.
People want to help each other. People want to provide value to each other. My challenge is help other people do that.
Yeah, let's all help each other, no matter how old you are, no matter where you're located. See what you can do to help each other. And let's use the power of code and the power of the virality of the internet to spread the message.
Communities in your area. Bring people together. Bring perfect strangers together. Meta viral videos are just one fun way for you to try to get the word out.
This link, Stephen posted it in a video yesterday, and he's showing it again. This is the templates or the source code for the meta viral video that we saw. You can go to this GitHub repository where Stephen has all of his code, and you can create a video that has Stephen doing the talking where you just put in your little snippets of your name and your neighborhood and the website that you've created that you want people to get to, or the Facebook group or whatever it is. And so you don't have to do all the work of creating a really long video. Stephen's done the majority of the work for you here. And the cool thing is that you might learn a little bit about coding also. So that is going to be the conclusion of this episode, the second half of this episode. And let's just listen to the ending music for the last couple of seconds. All right. Thank you guys for joining for another video.